I'm Rob Weller.
And I'm Mary Hart. An all-star Hollywood gala featuring celebrities from the movies, television, and rock last night raised $1 million to fight AIDS. We have two reports, the first from Gene Wolfe.
We don't have the answers. None of us have the answers. Presumptuous of us to even think that we have the answers. But we do know that we have access to the money to get the answers. And I think that that's where Hollywood's heart always comes in, and we can do that.
The celebrities here expressed compassion and expressed alarm. They came to help with a show of support and a good Hollywood show.
With my heart, with your heart.
There was a duet by Sammy Davis Jr. and Carol Burnett. Richard Carpenter accompanied Diane Carroll. And there was the rock duo of Rod Stewart and Cyndi Lauper. Elizabeth Taylor presented the Commitment to Life Award to Betty Ford.
Tonight is about conquering that fear, and it's about saving lives.
Then Linda Evans introduced Burt Lancaster, who read the first public statement from Rock Hudson.
I'm not happy that I have AIDS, but if that is helping others, I can at least know that my own misfortune has had some positive work. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you to all my friends who are attending this evening, and to thousands who have sent their prayers, their thoughts, their love, their wishes, their support. Thank you.
Gene Wolfe, Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight senior correspondent Rona Barrett covered the behind-the-scenes story last night. Rona?
Backstage at the benefit, Mary, for the AIDS Project LA, it was clear that the disease struck close to home for many of the evening's participants.
Everyone from Sammy Davis Jr. to Shirley MacLaine to Falcon Crest star Morgan Fairchild said they had a personal reason for fighting AIDS.
I had a friend who died of it 2 weeks ago, and it's not a pretty disease.
Diane Carroll, who also performed, conceded that AIDS also had become a matter of professional concern.
I know that we're all being a little more clinical in our behavior towards each other, in the heterosexual community as well as in the homosexual community. And I think that's true on the set as well. But I really don't think I would say I don't want to play a scene with an actor because I felt he was a homosexual.
AIDS activist and Poltergeist star Zelda Rubinstein had this response when asked if gay actors were being discriminated against because of the AIDS scare.
Yes, I do think it is going on.
Why don't you wish to name names? I mean, isn't this the only way that we can possibly bring it to the public's attention and make something positive out of it?
I think it's the responsibility of the people who have been discriminated against.
As the evening's co-chairperson, Elizabeth Taylor's concern was the government's lack of responsiveness to the AIDS crisis.
I think the government has been very slow, and I hope tonight will help, at least, in making people all over more aware.
Shirley MacLaine had this to say when she learned that President Reagan had sent a wire to be read by Burt Reynolds on the subject of AIDS.
I haven't seen the letter. Did he mention the word?
Later, inside the ballroom, Reynolds began to read the presidential wire only to hear hissing.
We have discovered that caustic agents and I think we're talking about a man, I don't care what your political persuasion is. I took the time to send this telegram. If you don't want me to read it, then go outside.
Cher wanted to attack some of the misconceptions surrounding AIDS, though she was wearing braces and it was difficult to speak.
A friend of mine said, you know, these people are dying because they're promiscuous. And I said, let me tell you something. If everyone that I know had to die because of promiscuity, everyone I know would be dead. You know, this is not, I don't believe this is God saying, you've been bad and I'm punishing you. I think it's a random choice.
The entertainment industry's fight against AIDS will not stop after one night's work. Organizers are now making plans for a concert next March at the Los Angeles Coliseum in the tradition of Live Aid and Farm Aid. Working title, Aid for AIDS.